What's going on? It's me, Odio, and I'm here today to talk about Pacemaker Season 2. The first episode is out, and I have checked it out. I'm a veteran of the entire first season, so let me give you my opening thoughts on this. Also, kind of surprisingly, seeing how the first one was so viral, we got a totally new dance scene intro thing or whatever. It sucks. I didn't like it. I wasn't a big fan of the first one. Don't like this one. Just wanted to give my 2 cents on that. So just starting off, I have watched the entire first season of Peacemaker, where him and his little gaggle of weird crew members end up fighting off the butterflies, which are invading. They're drinking this weird honey stuff with long tongues and infesting bodies and things. But anyway, by the end, they win. You know, Peacemaker has saved the world, so you think it's going to be a totally different world from in this season. It's not. They even totally retcon Peacemaker meeting the Justice League and Flash and Aquaman's little cameo. Now it's the Justice Gang shows up there. I was like, oh, okay. I don't know if it's like a multiverse or whatever, or because it seems like they're just pretending as if the other shit didn't happen. So whatever, I guess their show. Let's go with it. But in this season, we're back in Peacemaker and everybody. They're all returned, and I guess broke, and their lives are shit. Like Peacemaker's got no money, can't get a job anywhere. Danielle character, I can't remember her character's name. She's back. She also can't get a job. Harcourt is back. That's played by James Gunn's wife, Jennifer Holland. She's also got in trouble getting jobs and everything, which is weird. You think they saved the world, they'd be like heroes. We even get, and like this show, if you haven't seen it before, it's pretty much, I think James Gunn just like hates Peacemaker or something. It's just showing him having, he's like Bill Dotree from King of the Hill. His life is just shit and everything keeps going wrong. He shot his own dad, killed his brother when he was young, and nobody likes him. He thought he was the best shot on earth, but he lost to a guy in the Suicide Squad, but they were able to bring him back, and now he's just this loser who has to work for the government. So anyway, his adventure continues here. He can't get a job. He's broke. Tries to join the Justice Gang. He says he's trying to join the Justice Gang, but we get Sean Gunn again. How many roles does this guy get? I mean, he was Weasel. I saw he was in the Superman movie as well. He's in Creature Commandos. I know he's doing the voice in that one as well. He's in this. I can't remember his character's name. Anyway, he's flanked by Hawkgirl and Green Lantern there, Guy Gardner. And they have kind of an amusing scene where they're interviewing him, and every time they think they turn the mic off, they can actually hear. They're like, "What's his only skill? Sucking dick?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" There's a lot of, I guess, humorous jokes in this, but they really didn't land for me, which is weird. I'm like a DC guy. I didn't like the first season either, but this one here, like, I just felt a lot of the jokes were really flat and just, I don't know, they're all just like, I don't know, like R-rated type things. Like they're supposed to be funny because they're edgy or whatever, but a lot of it just fell flat for me. For example, with Amelia Harcourt, she ends up going to see a doctor and she gets diagnosed with toxic masculinity, right? Which is, I mean, if you saw her character in the first season, you kind of get it. So she's like, no, I don't have that. And then even weirder, she proceeds to go to a bar, and I don't know why everyone in this bar is drinking Bud Light. Like literally everybody. I have no clue what the hell that was all about. I don't know if James Gunn is trying to send some kind of message about what type of bar this is or whatever the heck's going on. But anyway, she goes ahead and gets one, and then she ends up just starting to picking this guy, trying to start a fight, like just really angry. And then she beats up half the bar, which is just in itself ridiculous. Like she doesn't have any superpowers or anything, but no problem overpowering a whole bunch of people. They do eventually get her though. They beat the hell out of her. It's a weird, absolutely weird, bizarre scene. Anyway, she gets beat up and thrown out, and she's just mad at the whole world. Peacemaker goes to visit her, and they just kind of fight with each other. Him and like Danielle seem to have a better relationship. She drives him to the job interview where he just gets embarrassed completely. Oh no, I remember Daniel Brooks' character is Leota. Yeah, that's okay, Leota. And Steve Agee's back playing Economos again. He's a loser still. He works for the same company, but he's got a new boss. And I do like the new boss, Frank Grillo, Rick Flag Sr. So he was in Creature Commandos. I've already seen him in there. I'm pretty sure I don't know if he showed up in Superman or not, but he was in Creature Commandos for sure. So it was cool to see him back again. I enjoy Frank Grillo. I think he's got a good presence. He puts off a good leadership role. So it's kind of nice to see him enter into the fray here. So overall, there was some good stuff in it, but man, oh man, does it get weird. Like at Peacemaker's house at one part, there's a freaking orgy. Like there's just naked people everywhere. And let me tell you, not just the buns, there were hot dogs as well. The whole shebang was out. It was just strange. I was like, why am I watching an orgy? Like, this is your follow. Oh, you've guys seen Superman. We had to, pull Superman from the theater early because, this was coming out. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, and it goes on for quite a while. And it gets, re-referenced. Like they come back to it at one point. But anyway, he goes into that room. When he, because he shot his own dad in the head last season, so he lives in his house now, and he's got a pocket dimension where he keeps his helmet. But he learns that you can go to other pocket dimensions while you're in there. And in one of the pocket dimensions, his dad's still alive, his brother's still alive. They're called the Top Trio, and they go around fighting crime, and they live a super happy life, and they love each other. And then he stays over there one night, has beers and drinks, and like really loves the family. I was like, wow, for once this guy can have a good life, just stay there, man. Don't even go back to the other one. Honestly, the best scene in the movie was really the only fight scene was when Peacemaker fights a version of himself, the other Peacemaker. It was I was exciting and awesome and kind of cool. They were using like the weapons trying to kill each other and stuff. I don't know. I actually really liked that part. There wasn't a whole lot of action in this one other than hardcore fighting an entire bar. And like I said, the flashbacks at the beginning, but overall, this is just a strange rated R thing that you can't even recommend it to everybody. I wouldn't half the people I watch shows with, I wouldn't want to sit down in a group, with just me and the bunch of the boys. Hey guys, check out Peacemaker. Oh yeah, here's the 5-minute orgy that we're all just gonna watch. Like what? I don't know. Just that's not my style. So for me, this is a pass. I would not recommend this to anybody. I may finish the season later on. We'll see. Maybe when I get closer to the end, I'll watch them all. But I definitely can't see me watching this thing weekly. I don't think it's a good fault to Superman. I've seen Creature Commandos and I've seen Superman and now I've seen this. So I've seen the whole new DC universe and I don't know. It's not that great so far, but Peacemaker for sure. I don't know. Maybe it'll pick up, but not a big fan of the first episode anyway. But thanks so much for watching this far, guys. Really appreciate that. Please like, share, and subscribe to the video. And remember, everybody, stay out of trouble.